Hey Elflians, it's Nico. Sorry that my camera's bouncing around a little bit, but the holder is a clip holder and it's adjustable, so. Oh, okay, so I am almost fully recovered from Comic-Con. That was 2 weeks ago? Maybe 2 weeks ago? Maybe 3 weeks ago? I don't know. Had it. Whatever, it was the first weekend of June. I don't remember. Let me close this real quick. I'm sorry, I just noticed that I had my baby wipe container open, which will equal dried out baby wipes, and that's not good. So a little update. I missed my live chat last week, or this past week. I had a book club meeting. It was really good. I got to meet the author. The book was very enjoyable, and thanks to Lori, my friend, she let me borrow some of the other books that she has from the same author, Connie Mann. Very, very interesting, good books. Mystery romance, I think that's the genre. I'm not completely sure. They were really good. It was fun to meet her. She's a little spitfire. She's a boat captain. It was fun. So right now, yeah, so many ums. That's one of the things that bugs me about myself, is I say a lot. Just did it. So right now I'm having my Comic-Con adoption in the Elven Grove, and I offer almost every single item that I had on the table for the Comic-Con. There are a couple items I didn't add in. They're mostly fantasy items, like a seahorse that I made for a market night this past year, and a couple other just like fantasy items, because I also like to showcase what I do other than fan art. So I'm having that. It is everything that I have, definitely all the fan-made based stuff, like the Chibimons, the Pokemon Chibis, the Legend of Zelda series stuff that I've made, the Fairy Tale, I almost said Sword Art Online. I do not have any of those made yet. Fairy Tale stuff, Studio Ghibli stuff, like soot sprites and no face, jewelry, just things like that. Everything is in there. My unicorn horns are in there. I do not have one. Oh, I do kind of have one on hand. Let me open this drawer. I'm surrounded by, I'm like in a nest, like literally surrounded in a nest of all my items that I work on. So this is a medium-sized unicorn horn. You can't really see it, but it is definitely covered in glitter. It has a pearl metallic coat of paint, and then I have a blue glitter on this particular one. It has 2 glass half marbles. This one is opaque, and this one is a clear one, and it's really pretty. It can be stood up on a table, or some people have said they want to use them as wands for their altars and stuff. Whatever you want to use them for, as long as it's nothing bad. So this is a medium-sized one. I don't have a large one without digging for it, and I really don't want to dig for everything right this second. This is a spur-of-the-moment video. This is a small size one. 2 different styles. This one has leaves and vines, little vinelets, and this has a clear glass marble that I put glitter paint underneath, so it has like a glitter shimmer to it. And this is definitely covered in pink magenta glitter, and it's a light pink color. Anyway, these are 2 of the items that I have that are not fan-based, manga-based, anime-based items. So this is the fantasy things. Let me just put those away. I also have some of the unicorn eggheads, the 3 that are left from the con that didn't get adopted. This is the size of a normal large chicken egg. It is not an actual egg. It is a decorative egg that I've acquired, thankfully, thanks to Lori. She's very, very good at finding things, odd things that I need spur of the moment. And this is a little unicorn egghead. And she has tulips for her mane. And the stand is built in. They do stand up straight. They are balanced. And her horn is a white frost color with glitter in it. So this is like, it's just another thing that I have that's not comic anime based, but more of a fantasy basing. But that's new that I had at my table at the Comic-Con that I'm offering to my elflings. Okay, little spiel with that is over. I'm just going to show you guys quickly a box full of Chibimon. Several of these have already been adopted. Where's an adopted one? Ekans got adopted last night. And it's just a Chibi style Pokemon. That's why I call them Chibimon. It's Chibi and Pokemon put together for Chibimon. So yes, I have many of these to go through and pick out. Like Clefable was adopted last night. Ekans, my little Ditto was adopted. And Sandshrew was adopted. And actually, all the markings on Sandshrew are painted. Like, they are colored clay, but his belly and his markings and his eye, those are all painted on by me with a toothpick. So yes. I had a piece of fluff on my nose. So, what am I doing in Elven Spun sculpting fantasy work stuff? Well, since this YouTube is supposed to be for my work, and I've been mostly doing box reviews because I do have some subscription boxes I subscribe to, and I just put it up there to have something in YouTube. I wanted to share some of my actual work with you guys, like the Comic-Con stuff. And I have this beautiful faux unicorn mask. It's for a market in the artist code that is currently live, and our theme was masquerade. And I always have been a little creeped out, but also very loving, and I adore the masks that hang on the wall, like the masquerade masks that you can hang on your wall. So I decided to make a unicorn mask. Since it's not an actual mask, it's a faux mask, because it's all sculpted and hand painted, and you can see that there is glitter, shimmer. These around the eyes are antique glass rhinestones from the 50s, 60s, and 70s that are not reused. They're brand new ones that have just never been used, and I have a beautiful supplier in Etsy that I get them from. And these are AB acrylic flatback rhinestones. So these are not glass, these are actually acrylic, but they have such a beautiful shimmer to them. And funny story, I actually bought this blue color hoping it was going to be a rainbow set, but I accidentally ordered the wrong color, so all I got was a giant bag of blue ones. And I thought this is a nice use of them. They shimmer so pretty, they catch the light very nicely. And then everything else is clay and acrylic paint. The eyes are pink, like the dark spots from the mask on the inner eye is black paint on top of clay. Every leaf has been individually sculpted. Every ribbon rose is individually sculpted in pink clay, and then I put a swoosh of pink glitter on it just to give it a little depth. And then I painted the white part of the unicorn's head with this pearl in several coats, and then I put a glitter coat on top of it to give it a little bit of difference from the horn. And then this is custom swirl purples. I'm a very big green, foresty, purple kind of gal. And yes, that is the mask. It has a back. It's just clay. I didn't finish this because I didn't want anything rubbing off. So this way it's just the clay. And this can either be set up and displayed like this. It can be hung on the wall and the horn sticks out. I want to say it's 8.5 inches long. This is 6.5 inches from the back of the mask to the tip of the horn, and it's 8.5 inches long. Something like that. Yeah. But yes, this is one of the items to the market night that is just going on right now. An item I just finished today for the Spotlight Market Night, that's what it's called, Shugs from Sugar Coated Chaos hosts it, words, and our theme is Seaside Dreams. So I did this. I did it all in a white clay base, natural color polymer clay base. And then I made my acrylics pretty much into watercolors and did a highlight of all the sea life on it. And this little snail dude, I did his eyes. But she has lapis lazuli eyes, and all the rhinestones on her are the antique glass rhinestones. So hopefully she'll get approved. I have to have approval before being able to participate in that market night, which is good. I mean, they have a good standard. So yeah, she is finished. I wanted to keep her very simple. I really was drawn to her after I baked her with no color whatsoever. And my husband suggested just to do the sea life with a little bit of color. So it's like a dream. It's like, oh, this little guy is not attached yet, so don't be worried about that. So it's like a dream, Seaside Dreams. I really love her. It's gonna be hard to part with her. I'm very proud of her. And my next market that, excuse me again, my nose. My next market that I have is in Laura's Lair. It is going to be Japanese themed. I don't know if her shell is here. Yes, it is. I have one piece nearly finished. I just have to paint a couple of koi on. But she is, I have to also attach the shell permanently. I don't bake the shells in the oven, which is why it's unattached. But I have the impression where the shell goes, and I will attach that in a bit. She's based on a koi. I cannot remember the exact coloring of the koi, but she is a kimono snail dragon, and I am planning on painting a couple of koi on the shell and maybe one or two on her body. She is finished. She's quite large. This is an apple snail shell. It is very large, and it's not the biggest size I have. So yes, she is ready. I have a couple of other items that I am working on. We can have 4 items in Laura's Lair. She is number 1. I will have a dragon eye plaque, hopefully a Sakura dragon eye plaque that I have planned out up here that I need to start working on later today. I have a Japanese Oriental style dragon I plan on doing. I've already drawn that plan out. And I can't remember off the top of my head what the 4th item was. Plaque, snail dragon. Oh, a fox spirit fairy jar. Even though it's not going to be a fairy jar. But I have a fox spirit, like a 9-tailed fox, planned and drawn out to put on top of a jar and have like a little battery powered candlelight. Tea light, that's what it's called for that. That's the plan. Gotta work on that today too. Because I see the jar, it's on my table. And tomorrow I am planning, hopefully, to start my spring chibis for this coming Friday's spring chibi adoption. It will be a variety of different chibi species like dragons and horses and fox and piggies and a whole bunch of little animals. I'm thinking maybe a total of 25. And then the 2 big chibis, the 2 big jumbo chibis, mega chibis, spring themed. And yes, that is my plan so far. That I'll finish all the markets I have already agreed to be a part of. That will start me back into every 2 weeks for chibis. And then I will be working on my flower pot dragon series. I'm so excited about that. So yes, that's pretty much what I'm doing, what I'm working on right now. I don't know if this was a very exciting video. I'm sure it wasn't horribly exciting, but since I have Elven Spun and I've mainly been doing my box review, like what I've gotten in my subscription boxes, I wanted to put out there what I'm actually working on. So yes, that is what I'm working on. I'm actually really excited. I'm glad I made this because I kind of amped myself up to work on the Japanese theme stuff today, especially since I finished this beautiful girl up. Yeah, she's finished. I just gotta find a good place, the black background somewhere to get pictures of her, and the proper lighting to get really nice pictures of her. So, yes, that is what I'm doing. You're caught up in my Elven Spun life, my plans, at least through next Friday, and I'm going to try, can't promise, but I will try to make an update video every week on what Elven Spun's doing. I still have my 2 flower tutorials that I'm planning on making for sunflowers and pansies in clay. I have not thrown that note away. And hydrangeas. I forgot about the hydrangeas. So yes, I have 3 flower tutorials planned out. A couple of these flowers are actually going to be featured in my Flower Pot Dragon series. So hopefully that'll all tie in together. Yes, that is what I'm doing. Thank you so much, Elflings. Thank you for listening to me. It's like a 17-minute video. I'm really kind of sorry if that's boring for you just to listen to, but I wanted to share. Alright, Elflings, thank you so much. I love you. Bye. Mwah.